Hey guys, Thumper here. Welcome to tonight's live stream on the mission. Let's just get to it. We're going to jump into Discord here.
There he is.
And
man of the hour.
Here I am.
Well, Thumper, are your body ready?
So ready.
So first question is, you have your heart set on MAV shots versus GBU 38s?
And I can do that. I can't remember how the pop-up symbology works. Or
all right.
Bomb delivery.
Cheney, are you good with Mavericks?
Yeah, I can use Mavs for sure.
Okay.
But I remember how the pop-up for the bomb delivery works, so we could take GBU 38s for me as well.
I'll leave it up to Thumper. He's flight lead on this bitch.
I really know what's going on at the moment, so we're
Well, this is your SA6 Maverick pop-up idea attack mission.
okay.
Are you
what are all these waypoints? This is what
are you looking at the map?
oh. Okay.
So red line is from here to here is all of us, and then when it breaks off here, this is Raven 1-1, so Thumper, and then egress, and then the lime green is 1-2 and egress, and the blue is 1-3 with the 105. So I was thinking using the terrain here, 1-1 would come in low and fast, and each pop-up attack has 15 miles to target. If you wanted to use the Mavs you usually get a solid lock at around 10 miles, 8 miles.
About 8.
So you should be able to, once you reach the 15-mile mark here, turn and then start your pop-up, and then usually around this higher terrain area, because you already have the waypoint of the SA6, should be able to get your MAV shot off and then turn and then hide behind the terrain for both these routes in. So if you're using the 38s, you would just start your pop-up attack around here, because that's kind of like the latest point. And then but if you use the Mavs, you could just kind of crest the hill here, find it, shoot it, and then run away.
Right.
All right,
Yeah,
that's stand by 1 second.
Am I going to be Raven 1-2, or is that the second element?
I'm back.
Moose, am I Raven 1-2 on the green line, or is that the second element flown by you or somebody else?
The lime green line is 1-2, you.
Copy.
The dark green line is Dagger, and then the blue is me. So at about 1 minute to your guys' ingress point, you'll call out 1 minute, and that's going to give the signal to Daggers to launch off their first set of harms, and they're going to be shooting in a pre-briefed mode looking for SA3s in the Groom Lake area, because since these are like the last two SA6s, by the time you guys get your shot off, they'll be dead within 30 seconds. So it'll be under the time that it takes them to lock and shoot anyway. But my concern is the SA8s, not so much, but the SA3s, because you'll be within their window and they're a really fast missile. So I'm hoping that with the harms in the air looking for the SA3 radars, they'll just detect those harms in the area and then turn off and stay off. and then they're going to shoot at, what was it, 40 miles and 30 miles, so there'll be 4 harms in the area, all looking for these SA3 radars, keeping them suppressed while we as Raven are on our attack runs. So then once you guys do your pop-up attack, you guys are going to be having to communicate like your time to your ingress point, and slow down or speed up depending on what makes more sense. And then both of you call your pop-ups, do your pop-up, find your target, shoot at it, and then go hide behind the terrain again until it's safe, and then egress to the north. While you guys are calling that kind of stuff, I'll be monitoring the timing of that, and then I'm going to line myself up with the 2 SA6 sites and drop 2 CBU-105s per site in a lofting attack. So I'm going to lob at the SA6 here and the SA6 here, and then turn out to the north.
Okay.
Does that sound good to you, or?
Yeah, that sounds fine. Dagger needs to know, we're gonna take us a minute because we want to make sure we're all, in place and ready. So we gotta get our Mavs bore sighted, and then we're trying to communicate.
Yeah, we're gonna.
with you.
Our first shot's gonna be when you're saying you're a minute to your IP. Like our first shot at 40 miles. We'll load it in the air. We'll kind of reset for our 30-mile shot, and then when we hit 30 miles, we'll take our second shot, and then we'll flow air to air because we won't have any more harms, and keep any red air off you.
Now, if we get out here and there's a bunch of red air, just cancel the attack. Ravens can pull back to IP.
Yeah. If we get attacked by red air right off the bat as we get in the area and we don't even have time to get set up, we'll all just pull back to the north and kind of regroup all together so it doesn't turn into a gaggle fuck. Yeah. And then we'll kind of all push in together as a wall and deal with it then. But if we are on our attack runs, I would say, Dagger, to just get your harms off so that at least they're in the air, and then just buster over the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then take care of it, and then we'll just have to monitor it ourselves. Since 1-1 and 1-2 for the Ravens will kind of have their heads in the cockpit and make sure they don't run into the ground. I'll kind of monitor the red air. If that does happen, I'll have an eye for us Ravens, and then if they get within, say maybe 25 miles of us, I'll just be like, "Yo, heads up! 1-1, you got tripwire 25 miles."
As we do this, I'm gonna also the loadout I'm gonna take is probably just 2 Mavs, one on either side, kind of like
Yep.
Buy a few extra seconds as you pop up, and only 1 Mav on each side because I'm trying to go fast.
Yeah, so I would say loadout would be 2 bags, 2 Mavs, center pod, and then your assortment of air to air. And then I would even say, since we're so close, once we are able to get our eyes on the TGP and make mark points to make sure that it's bang on for the attack run. I don't know if this is our kind of our IP up here, and then we can start flowing together like this and then pick up points if you need to. That can be your audible thumper, and then we can split in and then just start going low from wherever you guys get your points from. And I would say at that point, just drop your tanks.
Yeah, well,
Can you guys do time on target?
Yep.
I'm wondering if you guys should do time on target, and we can reference your time on target for our shot. So when you're so it was going to be 1 minute. It was going to be 1 minute from IP. So I guess you'd extrapolate that. How long is it going to be from your IP to the target?
I would say it's probably going to be like a minute 45 seconds from that minute call out to attack. To like the pop-up attack.
Yeah, so if you do time on your time on target just says you're gonna hit the target at this time, like 12 Zulu. So like a minute 45 from that, you can say minute 5:45, and then we can take the shot, right?
I'm not even sure if it does like an actual TOT. Cheney, do you know, or Thumper?
Yeah, there's ways we can set that up. A lot of different ways. You can specify what time you want to arrive at a certain waypoint, and it'll tell you what speed you need to be going, and it'll give you a little carrot next to your speed, so you follow the carrot, and then you should arrive at the waypoint at the correct time. But trying to do that and dealing with Mavs is going to be pretty busy. Yeah.
I can't remember, where do you do the time on target? Isn't that
it's one of the ICP buttons. I think one of the numbers has it.
I think 6 just has time. Is that the one?
That might be it.
Well, if people aren't sure, maybe it's not a good idea. Then we'll just go with what we briefed. I was just thinking out loud.
Yeah, I think we might have to practice that exact thing on a different point.
Yeah, practicing it on something where we're not low level and nothing's shooting back at us would be ideal.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a shot.
I'm just gonna swap over my VR headset. Be a minute.
Yeah, same here.
Are those waypoints going to be preloaded on the jet, or
Negative.
Are they written down somewhere in one of these rooms?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's in the briefing room.
All right, cool. Wow, a lot of waypoints.
Just have an eye for, like, there's 3 sets of waypoint 3s and a couple sets of waypoint 4s. It's per flight member.
Copy.
Yep. All right, any other questions? Are we good to go, everybody?
I'm jumping down a Raven.
He's switching down and switching it.
Well, what you guys think?
Should be a fun challenge here.
Request rearming. Copy.
Alright. Everybody good here with the plan?
So,
Yep, just writing down all these waypoints on my paper pad.
Still haven't figured out what my malfunction is as a auto.
Say what now?
I haven't figured out what my malfunction is with this SRS auto connect.
Yeah, I actually having difficulty connecting to it at all.
Oh. External. Posted actually.
Is it the Now it's good. SRS confuses the shit out of me with, like, you can add in multiple servers, but, like, it's weird when you click, like, the drop down, it seems like it doesn't ever want to work. It's stupid. Yeah, that's, did you mess with the, script in SRS? Yeah, there's a script that you have to add. It's the auto connect Lua. And then you have to put in your IP, but there's a difference between, like the server IP and internet IP. Can't remember one. Gotta put one or the other, so. And I want to reassure you that I had everything muted while speaking IPs, so.
Thank you. I don't know if you heard my spiel about the. Oh yeah, you did. Full line versus store line. It's the full line seems to be doing its job.
Oh, is that what's been fucking with us so bad?
Yeah, yeah.
I did a shorter line, and it seems like the waypoints look right, so I'm gonna keep it on that for now.
Okay, that's a good test. And then usually it was drifting on me like the 50 miles after about an hour of flight. So, well, I guess we'll see when we RTB what your waypoints look like. I don't know what you want to say about this, Thumper, but if this plan looks too hairy and it looks like we're gonna die, feel free to call it off.
Okay. Do we want like a word or something that's like, just fuck this, don't do this?
Cherry pie.
Cherry pie, don't commit. Cherry pie.
Cherry pie just means run the fuck away. We'll regroup and tell daggers for pussies and try another way.
Is that an actual call?
Nope, I just made it up.
I like it. She's my chick.
That's exactly where I got it from. Oh man.
Can somebody read out the SRS address for me again?
Hold on.
Now,
I'm not. Yeah.
now I'm.
All right, go for it. You're clear. It's good now. By the way, I'm not sure when the last time you guys all used Mavericks is, but like you pretty much cannot do a ground align or ground bore sight anymore. You have to do it in the air. Even in simulate. Yep. It's like just it doesn't work. So Yep. Take off. We'll just kind of, you know, loosely break up and get the pods aligned. Get the pods bore sighted. When I'm in nav. Oh, there we go. Alright, I toggled it into standby and toggled it back. Now it... Troubleshoot. Turn it off, turn it back on. Lima Charlie, how me? Hey. Alright, I'll go ahead and mute up.
want to keep bingo at 2,000?
Let's bump it up to 3,000.
Roger. And do you want a joker?
I think we're close enough, not necessary.
Copy.
One is ready to roll.
You cheated with the quick alignment.
I did.
You ain't trying if you ain't cheating.
It's fans.
Local time. Wind from 067 at Niner. Knots. Visibility 10 statute miles. Scattered clouds. Cloud base 8,200. Ceiling 8,900 feet. Temperature 9 degrees Celsius. Dew point -0 degrees Celsius. Altimeter 2NH 3003.
Two's ready.
2449 inches of mercury. Active runway 14.
Answer is ready.
Initial contact. You have information. Bingo.
Filling up test traffic. Raven 1, flight of 3 F-16s is taxiing the runway at 14. One's rolling.
Two's rolling.
Playing with the settings. I feel like every single thing I do, it's like an overcorrection. Right, left.
Test traffic, Gagger 1, flight of 2 F-18s, taxi ultimate runway 14.
On test traffic, Raven 1 is taking runway 14.
This little tower on the right side of the runway would make a good target for foresighting our Mavs.
Dunkirk.
Two's ready.
One's ready. Give me a 7-second staggered. Let's run them up.
3 jet. 2 good jet.
1 good jet. Brakes, brakes, brakes. On test traffic, Raven 1 is rolling runway at 1.
2's rolling. Rolling.
One's clean.
Two's clean. Three's clean. Test traffic, Dagger 1, lining up runway 14.
I'm gonna extend out to 10 miles here, then make a right-handed turn and try to get my bottle line here.
Copy.
Banking right.
2. Come test traffic, Dagger 1 rolling 14. Departure to the northwest. Seatbelt loose right. Some possessed traffic, Dagger 1, 31200, right hand turn, switching strike.
One Mavs bore-sided.
I'm gonna have to go around again to be pointed in the right direction to bore sight.
I'm gonna turn around and just verify that it is bore-sided correctly.
I've been flying with the A-10 too much earlier today. I keep fuddling with the wrong buttons.
11 number, you can call once you land.
Alright, things appear to be working correctly. Right. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to proceed to steer point 2. Let's just rejoin when able.
think I just managed to get it bore-sided, so rejoining.
You know what, Moose? Once again, look, my steer points are showing correctly on the HSD, but pointing the complete wrong direction on the HUD.
Yeah, I think the star line's fucked.
Must be something like that.
Well, hopefully this doesn't fuck over the whole plan then. Just, it won't give you accurate times or anything, so you'll just have to kind of go off of Cheney.
I think your ingress points are pretty much right where the threat rings start, so as long as we're hitting those at, you know, pretty much the same time.
Okay, Raj. Just be sure that you two are communicating, and I'm just going to be basically eavesdropping. The more you guys communicate, the better that my attack run's going to be timing-wise. You know what I mean?
2 saddle left.
Understood.
Lee, do you want us in echelon, or what?
Just fighter wing is good.
3. I don't know if you've gone over to strike and checked in yet. Just a reminder.
A firm, I totally have not. Strike, Raven 1, checking in aspect.
So we started doing this new check-in process on strike. So once you say for the flight to check in, or push 333, once you give enough time, you just go Raven 1 check in, and then you'll hear Raven 1 2, then later Raven 1 3, and then once you hear your whole flight check in, that's when you go strike Raven 1 checked in, yes frag, blah 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 blah. Make sense?
So each member checks in on the frequency?
Yeah, and that just confirms to the flight lead that all his guys have indeed checked into strike.
Okay, gotcha.
So if you want to give that a go, we'll practice that.
So the lead checks in first?
Yeah, so once you're on 333, just go Raven 1 check in, and then you'll hear Cheney go Raven 1 2, and then I'll say Raven 1 3, and then once you hear your whole flight checked in, that's when you go and say Raven 1 1 checking in, strike, as frag passing through 20,000, blah blah blah.
Copy that. Go for Raven.
Decker 1-1 is just on IP. We're going to set up in a lazy left-hand orbit. Just let us know when you're getting ready for your ingress.
Copy that. Alright, you want me to practice that now?
Yep.
Raven 1 checked in.
Raven 1 2.
Raven 1 3.
Raven flight checked in. All right, Raven, let's go ahead and get fenced in.
2.
One's fenced in, G Green 9.2.
2 fenced in, G Green 9.7.
3 fenced in, G Green 9.2.
All right, let's go ahead and break off in our paths here. I'm going to start coming right.
2. 3.
Music's on.
I'm going to wait until I drop down behind the hills to turn the music on.
Showing 4 minutes 20 seconds to ingress.
That's the way to do it, Jimmy.
I am showing 6 minutes to ingress, but it appears actually looking at the right waypoint. I'm speeding up.
Did Dagger say when he wanted you to tell them when you're pushing ingress, or just your 1 minute?
Well, I'll jump in.
Now 3 minutes out.
Dagger 1-1. Raven 1-1.
Go for Dagger 1-1.
Dagger, we are pushing our ingress points.
Understood.
Try to see if I can get a mark point just to get the pot a little bit more accurate.
Strike, Raven 1-2 is 2 minutes from ingress point.
Cheney, is your ingress point on the ring?
Negative. It's a little bit outside of it.
Copy. Mine's like right on the threat ring, so I'm gonna kind of try to eyeball it here.
Strike, Raven 1. Strike, Raven 1-2 is 1 minute from ingress.
Dagger 1, commencing Magnum watch. Dagger 1, Magnum.
kicking the cans here.
2.
I think I'm a bit behind.
Strike, Raven 1-2 at ingress. Commencing attack.
Strike, Raven 1-1 at ingress. Commencing attack.
There go 1, Magnum.
SA-6 nails.
Dagger 1-2, Magnum. Strike, Dagger has all Magnums away, switching air to air.
Raven 1-2, rifle ×2, defensive. Defeated.
Strike, Raven 1-1, rifle ×2, defensive.
Let me know if you actually hit your targets or not. If not, that's cool, I just need to know.
Copy, I'll swing around and take a look.
Strike, Wave 1-3, minute 30 for release. Dagger 1-1, coming on Bandit's Pulls, 197 for 30.2.
Raven 1-1, target sanitized.
Raven 1-2, target hit.
Raven flight, targets hit. Raven 1-3 is ingressing.
1-1-3 ingressing.
Be advised, I just had some AAA fire come by me.
And Raven, Dagger is attempting to pull these bandits at the SAM, so we'll turn around and recommit here shortly.
Three, how's your run?
Stand by. Dagger 1-2, fuck 3 times 4, trail. Dagger 1-1, fuck 2 times 2, lead target. 13 seconds.
First element, let's get nose hot.
2. Dagger 1-2, pit hole. Yeah, I don't know what my bombs are doing. They're way the fuck off.
Copy, you might want to pull back. Let's not tempt fate. Let's go ahead and rejoin and we'll start RTBing.
2. Raven flight 183.
Dagger 1-1, Raven 1-1.
Go for Dagger 1-1.
Dagger, we are turning cold. We plan to RTB.
Understood. Dagger 1-1, recommitting at bandits. Bulls 2-20 for 1.
Right, Raven 1 is RTB. We'll head back, we'll gas up, and we'll grab some ordnance here that we can clean the sites with.
2.
Moose, are you egressing?
Yeah, I'm just kind of troubleshooting, to be honest. Strike Dagger 1, start to me. Alright, I figured it out. Do you want me to go back and drop my bombs?
If you've still got bombs, you're welcome to try to get them off.
I've got enough fuels and missiles to come in and help protect him.
Alright, we're gonna go in on the target.
Copy, we'll turn back towards you.
We have 1-3, pickle times 2. I say 3 spike. Left.
Be advised, Raven 1-3, you have bandits approximately 20 miles behind you.
Roger. Running north.
Alright, are you Winchester?
Raven 1-3, Yeah, 1-1, we're turning back in. We're giving you cover.
Copy. We'll just swing around here and we'll all exit.
I've got the right band at 8,000 locked up.
Let's let Dagger engage. Let's go ahead and RTB.
2. 3.
Right, Raven 1 is RTB for realistic.
I'm a little low on gas. I got to head straight to RTB. Layer 1-2, Flex 3, make 21 low, 4,000.
Did any of the bombs hit on your second run there?
Yeah, it looks like at least the first site is totally on fire. I wasn't able to see the second site due to clouds.
What did you drop? Some WIC mids?
Yeah, 105s. I don't know what happened, but my run in, the points were showing behind me. I was using my mark points, and like the altitude was like way up in the air, so by the time I got my steer points plugged back in, I was already fluffing around.
Viper blesses us again. Do we know if there's still SAM coverage out there, or what's... I don't actually know beyond the 6s.
Yeah, just leaving now. I just got nails from a 6, and on my attack run, I got spiked by 2 SA3s, so there's more out there to get if you want to go around 2.
Copy. Yep, we'll load up again and try again.
2 saddled.
Alright, I got 10 miles space. I'm gonna pop over to Tonopah.
Strike, Raven 1 is switching Tonopah test traffic. One checked in.
Raven 1-2.
Raven 1-3.
Tonopah test traffic. Raven 1 flight of 2 F-16s is inbound for the overhead runway 4, 9 miles to the north.
Token traffic, Raven 1-3, 5 miles, inbound for runway 32 straight in. Lee, do you want me to go to EOR 14?
You can land whatever runway you need to land for your gas. You still got a bit of time till we're over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna land 1-4, but do you want me to go to the end of runway pad for 14 to regroup?
A-firm.
Roger. Token traffic, Raven 1-3, final, 3-2, 3 green, full stop.
Sorry for that turn change.
Traffic, Dagger 1, flight 2, F-18. I was having some lag issues, so I was really confused as to what was going on there for a moment. Straight in overhead. Brake for the overhead right brake for runway 1. Token traffic, Raven 1-3, clearly active.
Gonna be a right-handed brake.
2.
Going up to test traffic. Raven 1's over the numbers. And 1's in the brake.
Two's in the brake.
Going up to test traffic. Raven 1-1, right base turn, runway 14.
Test traffic, Raven 1-2, right base turn, runway 14 for the straight in, full stop.
Test traffic, Raven 1-1, short final, runway.
Test traffic, Raven 1-2, short final, runway 14, full stop.
Yeah, Moose, if you want to just stay down there, because we'll be taxiing that way anyway.
Test traffic, Dagger 1, 10 miles, initial for the overhead runway 14.
On test traffic, Raven 1-1 is clear.
Toronto test traffic, Raven 1-2, clear of active. Just gonna pop up to the briefing channel and wait for test Dagger 1 over levers.
Oh, copy. Are you done? Or?
No, I'm ready to go again. I just figured I'd pop up there for daggers as well.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna taxi down to you, and then I'll jump up to that room.
Roger.
Well, I'll just do it.
Dagger 1-1, left, or correction, right downwind 14.
What you think, Moose?
Man, I don't know what the fuck I did wrong, but that was like, you guys absolutely nailed it. And then on my run in, my targeting queue was already behind me, but I knew the targets were in front of me. And then when I switched over and tried to use my target
Dagger 1-1, turning right
altitude was showing above me. I'm like, well, that's not right. And I was like checking my waypoint altitudes, and they were basically where they needed to be, 4,494. And then the targeting queue box was at the very top of my HUD, so I couldn't get a launch queue. And then I circled around, and I turned the CBUs off, and I turned them back on, and then my waypoints were where they needed to be again, and the launch queue was proper. I don't know what the fuck I pressed that fucked everything up, but that was the first time I've experienced that with.
I've had before, like, I've pressed, like, I'll press up to a waypoint trying to drop a quick mid on it, but if you don't actually soy the pod and then, like, turn it to point track, like, I've had it miss.
Oh, fuck, I wonder if it's
traffic Dagger 1-1, short final.
No, because I was going off a mark point, because I was using the target points, and I made mark points, and the mark point SOI that I made was showing at the top of my HUD in the sky. And then I didn't change any of the mark points, I just turned the 105s off and on again, and then all of a sudden they were accurate and I could get a release queue. So I'm not too sure what happened there, but I'm gonna take 105s again and just to see what happens, to be honest. That was a bit fucky.
That was a bit fucked.
Traffic Dagger 1-2, short final 1-4, full stop.
You use curves on your rudder pedals.
Normally.
I feel
Just
like
a little bit of dead zone in the middle. The F-16 is so sensitive.
my rudder pedals, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm constantly overcorrecting. Correct?
Oh, yeah.
Correct, right. And, like, I just, like, I can't smoothly ride the center line.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I put in pretty heavy curves for it, but
I've
not
got
too
a
heavy.
curve on it, but
Still, yeah. No,
I
I
need to go
just.
heavy.
Hey, Jay, we're up in the briefer here. You want to switch up whenever you're parked?
Copy, just about to the parking area here.
Well, your guys' run-in looked like it went really well.
Yeah, I actually felt a shot of adrenaline for the first time in a while.
Fuck yeah. Man, I'm so disappointed in my own performance. It's just, I wish I knew if I even did anything wrong and it wasn't just a fucking bug. With DCS, you just never know.
Yeah, you never know.
But like, just the fact that I turned, like I went to the...
Friendly reminder, if you guys are going to take gas, open your fuel door.
If you didn't punch your tanks.
If you didn't punch your tank.
But yeah, it's just the fact that I went to the SMS page and turned them off and then turned them back on. I literally saw my HUD director line like shoot over to the other side of my HUD because I could see your guys' is the first target. I could see the fire coming up from it. So I knew I was facing in the proper direction, and the launch queue line was like way off to the right. I turned them off, turned them back on. They shot left, and then all of a sudden it was like right in the middle of my HUD, and then the actual target cursor was not floating in like the top right of my HUD, and it was right on top of the target, so that I pulled up and then released my bombs.
Mm.
So I don't know what the fuck I did wrong, or if I even did anything wrong, but it was stupid.
Traffic Dagger 1-2, cleared 1-4 on that.
Well, that was fun to try and do that. When I came over the top of my hill, there was a cloud in the way. It's like, all right.
There was one for me
That's
too,
helpful.
dude.
And then I got through the cloud, and there was another hill in the way, just barely. I was like, oh, God, I'm going to have to get way closer than is comfortable.
Yeah, I was like inside 6 miles of an SA-6, launching a Maverick at it.
You guys kick ass, dude.
Yeah, I think I was quite a bit closer than that. I didn't look at the mileage, but I'd be surprised if I was more than 5, maybe 4.
I think the combination of the harms in the air and having the ECM pods like bought us a good amount of time before I was like getting locked up by the SA-6. So
Yeah, for sure. It didn't lock me up until my Mavericks were away and I started to turn cold on it. And then it was like, oh dear.
I had basically the same experience.
Back for this hill that was blocking my view. Oh, here's the hill. Here's the hill.
You launched both your Mavs at the same target, Cheney?
Yeah, I did.
Me too.
Die, bitch, die.
It's like I'm making sure that fucking radar is going.
How'd it go for you guys, daggers?
Well, it's good until we heard Thumper call Ravens RTB, and we're like, okay, we'll go RTB, and then we heard you rolling in with your CB-105s. We're like, shit, let's go, go back.
Well, I called we were RTB, and
totally scoobar. Yeah, no, Thumper called the right thing, but the whole time, like, my steering cue when I brought up the weapons and finally queued them up, because I used the TGP, made mark points. So I flew to my waypoint, and then when I turned, I queued up the mark points, and then I was, I don't know, maybe like 10 miles away. But then my steering queue line was way off to the right, and my target point was at the top right of my HUD. So I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And like, I basically overflew the target, and I couldn't get a release queue. So then I went to my next mark point, and it was even farther behind me. I was like, I don't know what's happening right now. So I just started dispensing chaff like a motherfucker, broke left. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm useless. Started egressing with you guys. That's when Thumper called me. It was like, 3, what's going on? And I'm like, yeah, I don't fucking know. Stand by. Started egressing with you guys because I heard him saying we're RTB. I'm like, oh, super. I turned my CBU 105s off, and I turned them back on, and I saw my steering point and my HUD shoot to the other side of the HUD. I'm like, what the hell? So then I whipped to 180, and then it was actually on top of the target. So then that's why I was like, I still got bombs. I'm going to go drop them. And then I dropped them on the target and then turned around. But at that point, I was low on fuel. But yeah, it was... Everything looked really good except for me. And I don't know what I did wrong. If I even did anything wrong.
Well, it's all your fault.
So, yeah, good job, guys.
Looks like, as I'm looking at the HSI, it's like we've got...
Yeah, so the harms seem to keep the missiles quiet for a bit for you guys?
Oh, 100%. I was overflying the area like a damn civilian, going da-da-da-da, trying to figure out my damn weapons systems. And only at one point, an SA-3 came online, and I don't know if your second volley of harms entered the area, because I must have been like right over it. It shut off right away. And then the SA-8s came online, and I just started shitting chaff like a motherfucker, and it just turned off.
I was actually blown away, because like I dove down to start my attack run, and it was like, I looked at my systems, and it was like, oh, I'm actually like only 10 miles from this SA-6. And
yeah.
So I was like, well, I guess I can just like start popping up, and popped up, and yeah, it like took a long time for like the SA-6 to actually line me up. So I suspect that has something to do with arms, hopefully, plus the ECM pod.
Mm-hmm.
But,
so I know we have at least one more SA-6 and at least one more SA-3. If you guys are ready to...
Yeah, I see threat rings out there for, yeah, at least 2 SA-3s and their SA-6, but I'm not sure what's actually there.
What do you daggers want to do?
I'm good to go again.
Yeah, I'm good to go again.
How easy is it for the Hornet to take waypoints in our format?
We could take it, no problem.
Yeah.
So if we, like, what if we brought the dead capability, Ravens? Brought just like a shitload of wingmids, and we just feed some waypoints to Dagger. They can put some JSOWs on radars. That's my thoughts, but...
Kill them all.
Between all of us, though, I think we have an opportunity to clear out those sites entirely.
Mm-hmm. I was planning on taking 105s again, and half the reason is just to see if they're all fucked up still.
How easy is it for you guys to find the sites on your own? So,
if they're on,
pretty
easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have the threat rings for them, so like we can super easily find them and then give you the waypoint.
I mean, we also have threat ring. We just need to be a bit more weird about.
Well, it's really easy for us to just slew the pod like right over it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is we just have the pod on one page, the SA on the other, and we just look where the pod's looking. So over the spot. And then if they're turned on, it's even easier, because then we get a block in the HUD exactly where they're sitting. Put the targeting pod in the HUD, pointed at it. It's not that hard for us to find them.
Okay.
If we know that they're in a ring, or if they're on, then it's really...
So, do we want to maybe split it up? Like, one flight does 6s and 3s, and another flight does 8s?
Or
Yeah,
just all go after targets of opportunity.
Thank you.
The only
for
thing
your
I'm worried about that is
Thank you, I
shooting
appreciate
at the
that.
same shit.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys kill the 3 and 8, or sorry, the 3 and 6, Soap and I could split Groom into east and west, and then we'll just start JDAMing anything that looks like it's a 8.
That's hot.
So, you want me to take the east side of?
No, I am
the
not.
group?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah, you take the east side, I'll take the west.
Okay, anything that's from 360 through 180 on the right, I'll blow up.
Alright, so Thumper, you good with me taking 105s again?
Yeah. Should we all? Are we? Sorry. Are we all bringing 105s?
It's up to you, flight lead.
So Dagger's taking
JDAMs.
JDAMs.
They're going to attack the SA-8s, then they're going to divide it amongst themselves. And then we're going to try to hit that at least last 1-6 and the last maybe 2 SA-3s.
Okay. I mean, we can try to bring Mavericks again, and I guess on.
Well, I got the 105, so I can do like a big area spread. Do we want to have one guy with JDAMs that if he can get eyes on like the actual Trek radar, he takes point of that and just takes that out immediately, and then
I'll try and take some 38s.
okay. And then I don't know what you want to do, Thump, but if you want to take your Mavs for quick shots behind like the mountain if you end up finding something, and then harms just in case something does pop up quick time, you can at least launch off a harm and either kill it or shut it off.
Sure.
It's up to you, though.
Okay.
Totally up to you.
I was kind of thinking I'll just bring some wick mids with me.
All right, yeah, let's do that then.
Easy enough to just.
So that way we can all stay somewhat together, and then when we find a target, Cheney, since the 38s will travel faster and farther, you kind of like spearhead it and hit the track radar, and then Thumper and I will follow it up with 105 each, as long as I figure out my shit, and then we'll just kind of rinse and repeat.
Copy that.
You're just bringing single rack 105s.
I have 4 total. And then for the air-to-air threat, what do you guys want to do? Do we want to kind of leave and then come back and fight them as a wall, or do we want one flight to kind of take care of it?
We should probably all
Yeah.
leave the air-to-air up. We're only gonna have one hammer.
Okay, so do we want to set a tripwire, and as soon as someone calls that tripwire, we all egress out?
Yeah, that could work.
Request refueling.
So do we want to call it like
Request rearming.
30 miles?
Copy.
Because it looks like these guys are kind of going in like a creech cat pattern, because sometimes it looks like they're coming out to us and then they'll turn away and then just go the other direction. How say you, Soap or Trigger? or anybody for that matter.
30 seems a little wide, especially if we're directly over.
You want to make it closer?
Yeah, maybe like 20, and
Okay.
then we run
Okay.
back to north to like the IP-ish area from last mission.
So we all run and kind of get so we're in the same kind of line, and then
Yeah, if we head like 330 out that way.
Okay. And then I guess we'll say whoever's flight member is farthest back will be the first flight to turn back around. And then whoever turns around first, just call it, and then the other flight will turn around and kind of follow up.
Yeah, we could do that. Just keep in mind we'll only have one shot, so if it's a big group, we can't really send them all defensive.
Alright. So we'll try to be the leaders, I guess, in the engagement, but we'll just kind of have to call audibles on it. Any other contingencies or anything we want to talk about before we launch?
Like, good.
I think we're pretty good.
Okay, sweet. Number?
Sounds good to me. I'd actually probably rather you lead on this one.
Okay, I'll take lead then. So Thumper, you go 1-3. Cheney, you're gonna be in my wing.
Roger that.
Okay. All right, so Cheney, you'll have the 4 38s.
A-firm.
All right, and then Thumper, you'll have the 4 105s. Cool. And then Dagger, you guys have what, 8 38s each?
Yep.
Right on.
We are prioritizing the sites. Larger
We're
sites.
going after 6 and 3s, and Dagger's doing the 8s. Alright, right on, guys. We'll switch over and get going.
Sounds good.
Alright. Alright. Any last minute questions?
Do we have the range to get in on the SA3s, and if there's another remaining 6?
I'm
These
thinking in this case, we'll maybe head out to the IP, and depending on the clouds, we'll kind of just poke around with our TGP and see if we can get targets. If it ends up kind of being a semi-clusterfuck, we'll just use that northern ridge and kind of hide behind that, pop up, take a look, and then maybe just do like pop-up attacks that way. Are you good with that?
Yeah, should I bring just like Mavericks in case we need to do
I
something
think
sneaky
the
to get in?
105s would be higher probability of kill. I can kind of go over the loft attack real quick,
Okay.
just in a simple way if needed.
You gotta, I can't remember, like I remember what the symbology like blinks on the HUD, and then you.
To be honest, I don't even use the DTOS mode. I use the pre-mode, and then at around 5
CCRP
miles,
will do that too.
Yeah, I just kind of go into a constant 4G pull and light the burner, and then you'll see the release queue line dropping down, and then when you start seeing it pull down, you just hit the pickle, and it'll come off, brake left or right.
All right.
So when you're headed inbound, you'll get the circle that appears and then flashes. That's your anticipation cue for starting a pull-up if you're going to be tossing them from further. And there would be another horizontal line that goes up the bomb fall line that is where you're trying to keep your flight path marker on that horizontal line, and it's kind of guiding you into that pull-up for your toss.
Yeah, it's not so bad. Alright, everybody good?
Good.
Yeah. Thumper, you good?
I think I am good.
Alright.
I just messed with my rudder settings again, so I'm gonna stagger.
Roger. Talk traffic, Raven 1, taking position when we went for. One's rolling, gonna take left.
Two's rolling.
Total traffic, Dagger 1-1, through 1200, into the right-hand turn, switching strike.
3 is rolling. Three's ready.
2 ready.
1's ready on the brakes, run 'em up.
3 good jet.
2 good jet.
1's good jet, give me 7 seconds, rejoin. National runway.
Two rolling.
Re-rolling.
One's clear.
Two's clean.
Come on.
Three's clean.
Total traffic, Raven 1's passing through 8,000 out to the east, last call. Flight, push 333.
2.
3.
Raven 1, check in.
Raven 1-2.
Raven 1-3.
Strike, Raven 1 checking in, 3 F-16s as frag, pushing waypoint 2, passing through 9,000.
Two saddled.
Buster.
2.
3.
I'm just gonna kind of come into an easy right turn and find a spot in the sky that the clouds don't suck ass. 2.
Great, I'm getting some real lag here.
You're just in front of us at 1 o'clock low.
Hey, for our visual. Your airspeed 1?
270.
So much fucking gas climbing like that.
FLICO fighter wing, and just start searching the Groom area for any targets of opportunity. SA6 is priority, SA2 second. 2.
Great. Oh my fucking god. I'm just gonna...
Alright, lead's got eyes on SA3 site. Two eyes on, I believe it is an SA3. Roger, I'm gonna try to send it to you.
Super fast.
Did you get it?
See.
Flight, we're gonna go gate just a little bit, not full gate, and let's get high and drop high. To confirm, you got my data set? 2. Yep, affirm. Alright, you go ahead and drop a 30 in on the track radar, and 3, confirm you got the data set for the SA3 site.
Okay, firm, looking at it.
Alright, you and I will follow it up with a single 105 each. I'm going to take the northeast side, which is the left. 3, you take the southwest side, which is the right side of that site.
Copy, I'll be targeting the command vehicle.
Roger. Alright, while we're ingressing, let's see if we can find that other SA6. Strike Raven 1 confirmed at least one SA3 site. Strike Dagger 1, correction, Dagger 1 fenced in, approximately 3 minutes to AO. Flight fence in. 2.
3 fenced in, G green 9.2.
2 fenced in, G green 10.2.
It's been G Green 10.0. We'll keep sending data points. Are you getting a data point from me right now? Yeah, I just got another one. I think it's stuck on transmitting and sending data points. I'm not sure how in the world that happened. I have my radio set to send data points with a keybind, a modifier keybind, which is now off. Yeah, I've got 6 in the last minute.
Same here. I am looking at the SA6 site.
6 or 3?
6.
I will be running in on a, is that SA6 live?
Yep, still got a radar view.
You want to send it? Let's prioritize that.
That come through?
Got it, and another one. I got a hillside with nothing though.
Just center 0?
Yeah, the last data point is an SA3. Spike SA3, music on. Full buster. 2, go for the radar. 2. See if we can get altitude. 3, if you can drop on the 6 that you found, go ahead.
Copy, turn it on.
Bomb away on the 3. 311, Pickle, 105, SA3. Flight, I'm coming left out to the north. Been fired on, defend 2. Tiger 1 in hot from the west, SA GV38. That's all there.
Red 1-3 Pickle, SA6.
That's only air from the SA3.
Oh, that's good. I'm straight over
Someone's
it.
down. Raven 1 is down. Raven 1-1 is down.
I'm about to get hit by this 3.
Tiger 1-1, Spike SA6. Looks like you successfully made it to the deck. You still with me?
Still here.
Excellent.
Okay, Raven was able to kill that 3. I got eyes on it.
Tiger 1, 2 away, SA8.
I'm
Turning
climbing
to the
out and
north. 2.
climbing out, and then I'll worry about that 3. Yeah, you've definitely got a keybind or something screwed up, because every time you radio in, it sends another mark point. Turning for BDA on the SA-6.
So I died.
We saw flaming glory.
Start back up.
Strike. The SA-6 has been hit. Turning for SA-3.
Strike, Raven, request police bandits to the north.
Copy, scene. I will egress towards you. Go for it.
Looks like we got F-5 coming out of Groom. They're about 12 miles on my tail there. I'm coming north 330.
Raven copies. Turning north. Are you still with me?
Hey, firm. Trying to adjust my controls. How about now? I think I fixed it by clearing that combo.
Did not get data that time, so probably so.
Cool. As long as I don't actually need to send you anything, then good for the rest of this flight.
Dagger 1-1, Raven 1-1.
Go for Dagger 1-1.
Is one of your flight somewhere behind me? High? To the southeast?
Yes, I'm high, 30,000, near the trail F-16.
Copy. It's not showing up on data link, but I see you.
Understood, Dagger 1-2, turn back and take a shot.
Janie, is both daggers showing up on data link for you?
Dagger 1-2,
Negative, only minus 25.
Copy.
Good
1-3, turning hot. Oh, now I got them both.
Dagger 1, Fox 3, F5, low, turning cold. This is Dibble.
Raven 1-2, Fox 3, F5, low.
Raven, be advised, Dagger is Winchester 1.
Bibble. Raven 1-2, Fox 3,
Right on
bandit at
10,000.
11,000.
Raven 1-3, Fox 3, 10,000.
I'm off cold.
Whoa. Freeze off cold.
I see one bandit splashed.
Freeze off cold. I'm gonna swing around, take a shot at this guy.
I'm supporting.
Alright, we advise, looks like at least one F4 is still up versus getting nailed. Correction, 2 F5 nails.
Heard
Fox
1-2,
3,
Fox
9,000.
3, bandit at 9,000.
Let's start tracking home here. There's quite a few coming out.
Hey, firm.
Dagger, we are tracking towards our air defenses.
Understood.
Thumper, turn 3-0. You got one on your tail.
Really fun that we've got.
I'm recommitting to shoot at the one after you. Raven 1-2, Fox 2.
Don't get too close.
Off cold.
Turning hot.
I'm Winchester.
Turn it cold.
Raven 1, Dagger 1-1.
Go for Raven.
Just looking for your intentions of your RTB Tonopah.
I've still got some ordnance, but I think probably need to RTB.
Understood.
Lots are rolling if I can help.
There are bandits within about 18 miles of the base.
Roger.
We don't have tankers on the survey yet, do we?
Nope. Shall we push Tonopah?
A-firm, that's what I am planning to do. I need to at least grab some gas, but I'm fine with coming back up. strike. Raven 1-3 is switching tunnel test traffic.
Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-4, Bra 1.
Tunnel test traffic. Raven 1-3 is 9 miles northeast, inbound. Inbound for the straight in runway. I'm gonna have to drop all this. Correction. Raven 1-3 inbound.
Tornado test traffic, Raven 1-2, short final, runway 14, full stop.
There she is.
Total test traffic, Dagger 1, 2 F-18s, 24,000, 15 miles to the northeast of the field. We'll be inbound for the straight in runway 14, ready to break.
Moose, just be aware you're engaging with no support.
Yeah, Roger, I'm good.
What a legend.
The man simply doesn't give a fuck.
Splash 1.
Tornado test traffic, Raven 1-2, clear
Splash
that.
2. Splash 3.
Going to test traffic. Raven 1-3's up. Break. Going to test traffic, Raven 1-3 right base turn. 4 full stop. Going to test traffic, Raven 1-3 short final runway.
Gonna test traffic, Dagger 1, 10 miles up back, setting up for the initials for the overhead runway 14. Traffic, Raven 1-1 is 8 miles to the southeast, inbound for the overhead, number 2 for landing.
Bouncy, man. Jesus.
Dagger 1 to the numbers.
Huh.
Raven 1-1 is 5 miles for the initial runway 14 for the shit hot.
Raven 1-3 clearly active.
Tow traffic, Dagger 1-1, right downwind 14. Raven 1-1, what are the numbers? Double traffic, Dagger 1-1, turning right base 14. Total test, Dagger 1-1, short final, 14 full stop. Double traffic, Dagger 1-2, turning right base for 14. Total traffic, Raven 1, turn right base 14. traffic, Dagger 1-1, Alpha Charlie.
Double trip, Dagger 1-2, short final 1-4, full stop.
Double traffic, Raven 1-1, short final 1-4, through green, full stop. Alright, little test here. You should not get a mark point now.
Affirm.
And now you should get a mark point. Can you also hear me?
Affirm.
Yes and yes. Perfect.
Double traffic, Dagger 1-2 is cleared 1-4 on Alpha.
What's everyone's intentions?
I have coordinates on 6 SA-8s. If we go up again and we have Ravens on air-to-air and just blast through, we can take them out before they move.
Double traffic, Raven 1-1, clear 14 on Alpha.
I'm good with that. I'll do some cap.
I'm good with it. Sounds like a plan.
I'm 90% sure this fucking launched the whole Air Force at us there.
I didn't see any F-14s.
Well, yeah, but did your AWACS freak the fuck out? Mine was giving like 50 calls a second.
Yeah, mine did too. It was like Faith asked for picture again.
At one point, I turned back in hot when we were running, and I got 10 contacts within 40 miles.
Yeah, after I got killed and went to purgatory, the radio went nuts.
Well, you killed that 3 at least.
Well, there's that.
I was watching it on the target pod. That's why I called missile.
I gotta stop ignoring my ROG here. I'm an idiot.
Are we sure both the 3s died?
I marked point to one of them, so I can tell you the coordinates for whichever one I saw get blown up.
The one that I had mark pointed was the same one that Moose sent us.
Copy. If it's fine with everybody, I'll bring some WIC mids just to make sure we clear out the other SA-3.
Alright, well, as long as we have 2 Vipers loaded for cap.
You fine with that one?
Sounds good to me.
Request refueling. Alright, for this I'm going to go 4 and 2 bags, and the clean center line.
Alright, so Hornets, we're gonna have one guy bomb trucking, which is
I've
gonna
got
be
5
gonna
and
go
1.
right for the 2 mark points, and Dash 1's gonna be
2
escorting.
bags.
I'm gonna be big and slow. I'll make sure those sights are all gone. If we wanted, I could even bring a 2,000 pounder and put it in the runway.
No, let's keep the runway just in case we don't want to use it.
Makes sense.
Refueling complete.
I'm refueling, rearming, and I gotta go rocket this.
Rearming complete.
Breeze ready.
2's ready.
Go up, drop. I'm gonna get up high and fast. Drop one of these wick mids on that last. Then I suppose the other wick mids, I'll probably take a look at.
That one's ready.
Like,
I probably missed it. You guys ready to go?
Hey, firm, we both called ready.
Nova traffic, Raven 1, play at 3 F-16s, taxi runway 14 for departure out to the southeast. 1's roll. All traffic, Raven 1, taking 1-4.
Breeze roll. Breeze ready.
2 ready.
1 ready, I'm on the brakes, come on the power arm up.
Nova test traffic, Dagger 1, Texan
3 good jet.
2 good jet.
1's good jet, give me 7 seconds, in the air, echelon ready. Some traffic, Raven 1 rolling, 1-4.
Two's rolling.
Breeze rolling.
One's clear.
Nova test traffic, Dagger 1, 1,
2's clean.
Come left.
Breeze clean.
Turn over traffic, Raven 1, passing through 8,000, out to the east, last call. Light push, 333.
2.
3.
Raven 1, check in.
Raven 1, 2.
Raven 1 3.
Strike, Raven 1, play 3 F-16, checking in as frag, passing through 10,000, pushing Groom. Flight go, fighter wing. 2 on left, 3 on right.
2.
3.
When we go fence in, just go master arm on, keep the fighter wing and lights off.
2. 2 saddled left.
What's your airspeed 1?
275.
Strike, Dagger 1, 2 F-18s out of Tonopah, 2,200. Climbing, 30,000, checking in as frag.
So 3, just kind of stick with us. Use your TGP to find your target its opportunity. If you need to split off, let us know, and we'll stick with you. You can become the TAC lead for your TAC run, and we'll cover you.
Copy.
Strike Dagger 1, passing 26,000 on the way up to 30, 57 miles back to the AO. Check in.
One, I'm having trouble climbing up to meet you. I'm gonna hang out here at 20K if that's alright.
I'll level out at 21.6.
I've got the final SA3 site identified on TGP.
Alright, you go ahead and take TAC lead then. Just confirm that they're not already dead.
Still looks alive at current range.
Okay, copy. At 2, I'm just kind of slowing down to let 3 pass. 2.
I'm actually going to go ahead and kick cans a little bit, try to get some altitude again.
Roger, Rave 1 fence in.
2 fenced in, G green 10.8.
3 fenced in, G green 10.5.
Please fenced in, G green 10.9. Strike Dagger 1 2 is 2 minutes to weapons release. Strike, be advised, nearest bandit group is 60 miles, 60 from Bullseye.
Repeat last.
3, you're marking.
Strike dagger 1, 2, 30 seconds, weapons release.
Raven 1-3, pickle times 2, SA3. Standing by for BD8.
Being the center point, I'll get a BD8 for you. SA3 spike. SA3 spike, fuck that. I'm out. SA6 site.
Strike dagger 1, 2 bombs away.
One speeds gone. Strike dagger 1-1, spike SA3.
Strike dagger 1, 2, 4 bombs away.
Make it. Strike dagger 1's coming cold to the northeast. 2, continue to flow that direction. I'm going to turn in and see if I can
Strike dagger 1, 2, 6 seconds to impact.
2.
You were getting spiked by a 6?
Stay firm.
SA3 site is trashed.
Nice work, dude.
Try to look for the 6.
Yeah, I'm inbound on Groom, trying to see if I can find the 6. I did not notice myself getting any 6 spikes. I only saw the 3. I'm still being spiked. Actually, it could have been an 8. There are a lot of 8s out there for sure. Yeah, it could have been an 8. Strike dagger 1.
I got a little mud from an 8 somewhere in there, so that might be what it is.
Alright, I'm gonna come back out. Flight flow 060. 2.
3.
Winchester from air ground.
Negative. Still got 2 Wickmans.
Okay, Roger. Turn back in, see if you can pick up some 8s and drop some warhead on forehead.
3.
2, have a look on the TGP, see if we can find targets for 3. I did not bring a TGP. I came loaded for air only. Alright, Roger. Next time, take a TGP so you can VID air-to-air targets as well, just for the future. Roger.
I'm gonna go cold for a minute and extend out.
Strike dagger 1, 2 of the 6 targets survived. Dagger 1, 2 is re-engaging. Red 1, 1 copies. 3, you want to grab some waypoints I got for you?
Sure, you want to send it through?
For some reason I can't because I don't have any air-to-ground bombs.
Stand by. Ready to copy?
North 3716861.
Dagger 1-2, 2 bombs away.
West 115491133. Altitude 4438.
Good copy on all.
Yeah, looks like 2 SA-8s and armory truck. 2 rejoin fighter wing when able. 2.
I got him visual on pod.
Roger, you are cleared up.
Strike Dagger 1, BDA, all targets checked, all targets checked. Dagger 1-1 is going to go air to ground to look at a previous target hit for BDA. Stand by.
Strike Raven 1-3 is in hot from the north.
I got target locked, 45 miles, 150. I'm seeing 3 contacts out there. Which one are you going for? Right now I've got the lead locked up at 25,000. He's 143 for 44 bulls. Copy, I'm gonna go, there's another group on the right at 5,000, 166 for 44. Okay, you monitor them, I'll monitor 25,000. Dude.
Raven 1-3, 1 away. SA-8s.
F5 nails. Okay, roger. Must be the F5s on the right. Alright, my guys are F4s via TGP at 25,000.
the fastest turnaround call I've ever heard.
I'm learning. SA6 spike.
Yeah, 2 flow north.
2.
Strike, Dagger 1, completed all BDA. We are flying air to air. Ready to RTB when everyone else is.
Right, Rave 1-3, Shack 2, SA8s.
3 Winchester.
I still got 1 bomb if you got something you want me to put it on, otherwise I can just get rid of it.
Yeah, have a look around. There's probably like 3 or 4 more groups of SA8s. We'll cover you.
I'm having trouble finding any. Are they just near Groom?
Out and about Groom, yeah. I'll try to take a look.
Connection timed out to server.
Alright, Jenny, you gonna stand by if you want to watch this attack?
Yes, indeed.
Alright, they're not SA8s, but it's the remaining of the SA3 site. If you want to stand by for cords.
Affirm. Ready to copy.
North 3714398. West 11546923. Elevation 4473.
Got visual. Alright, Rave 1-3's in hot from the...
Raven 1-1's got F4s locked up at 30 miles bearing 170. 12937 from Bulls.
Understood, Raven Dagger 1 has those locked up on radar. We're committing.
Roger, I'm at 27 miles closing.
Raven 1-3, pickle times 1.
Looks like other bandits are hot on us coming out of the airfield now.
That out of Groom Lake?
Out of Groom, yep. Oh, no, it's out of Creech,
Understood, good bandit group locked Bulls 130 from 35.
One 3's Winchester air to ground, standing by for BD8.
Roger. Raven 1-1 bandit group is at 29,000 and 27,000, flowing to the west.
Understood, Raven. D-Link's being a little wonky on us, also locks being sporadic.
Roger, bandit group is 134 for 32 Bulls. Raven 1-1, Fox 3 times 2, F4 is 29,000.
1-3, good checks.
Alright, 3 rejoin.
Raven 1-2 is rolling in case you need some support.
Roger.
You're in pretty deep, Nick.
Take a shot. Dagger 1, Fox 3, 20,000, trickle.
Raven 1-1, splash. Raven 1, splash 2, coming out to the north. Raven 1-1, spike SA2.
Dagger 1-1, spike SA2.
Alright, 3, I'm coming to you.
Copy.
Strike, Raven 1 is regrouping then RTB.
I'm gonna get flipped around here.
Understood, Raven 1.
Say again?
I'm just turning around. I'll let you pass me.
Roger.
Two's wheels up and headed in your direction.
Roger that.
And we did all this just before the sun started going down.
Yay, again, nighttime. Plate, push up plate.
Strike Dagger 1, RTB flying.
Re- Crossing to your left side. Saddle left. SRS. SRS randomly disconnected, but I am saddled left.
Strike there, 1 left, center to be tough. Strike Dagger 1 is 36 miles to the east of Tonopah, 31,000 amperes, switching tone traffic. Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-4, Bravo 143, 4100 at 6,000, cold. And this is why we rejoin at the 45. Yeah, I was making a giant U-turn at, Mach 2, so it worked out all right for all things considered. You say so. Alright, you want 3 split up a little bit, let 2 fit in.
I'm seeing some little hitches as far as connection goes. I'm just keeping a little wide from you guys. It's not as bad as it's been in the past, but just a little bit of lag.
Imagine that.
Are you guys already on traffic?
Yes, sir. Traffic Raven 1's 10 miles out to the north, turning inbound for the overhead 1-4.
Raven, Dagger 1, we're in trail, just asking if you can keep your speed up.
Yeah, roger, I'm visual with you guys. So traffic Raven 1, 5 miles for the initial. We'll be coming in just a little fast.
1
mileage. One's in the brake. Two's in the brake.
Three's in the brake.
Take one's over numbers. Just a reminder for everyone, do it overheads. Make sure you taxi all the way to the end of the runway. Up traffic, Raven 1, turn right base, runway 14, full stop, 3 green. Tunnel for test traffic, Raven 1, 2, right turn base to runway 14, full stop, 3 green. Tunnel for test traffic, Dagger 1, 1, right downwind, runway 14.
Gonna test traffic. Raven 1-3 right base turn runway 14.
Delta Raven 1-1, short final runway 14. Delta Dagger 1-2, downwind 14. Tunnel for test traffic, Raven 1-2, short final runway 14.
Tunnel for test traffic. Raven 1-3 short final runway.
Test traffic, Dagger 1-1, turning right base 14. So traffic Raven 1-1, clear the active on Alpha. Alright, waiting for you, sexy man, down on that UR32. Tunnel for test traffic, Raven 1-2, clear of active. Two check boards. 2.
Tunnel for test traffic. Raven 1-3 clear.
Double test traffic, Dagger 1-2, turning right base for 14. Tunnel for test traffic, Dagger 1-1, short final 14, full stop. Traffic Raven 1, taxiing back to Park.
Are we supposed to follow you, one?
Yep, Raven 1 was talking to everybody.
Alpha says traffic dagger 1-2 is short final 1-4.
Alpha just traffic dagger 1, clear on Charlie.
Batman!
This is Claymore 1-1. Not sure who that madman on Charlie is. I'm going to the end of the runway like a good boy.
Well, you must have been in an overhead break, so you have to go to the end of the runway. Good job, Claymore 1.
That's funny.
Vehicles check out this tire that may have popped on rollout. Must have been all that hard braking to get off on Charlie. Denied.
Two's parked and shutting down.
Dagger 1-2, I mean Claymore 1-1, cleared active, 1-4 on south.
Three is shutting down. Jump down. Yeah, they are. All right, let's go here.
Nice flight, everybody. Thumbs just putting warheads on foreheads.
Ah,
Took out a lot of them guys.
Sure did. Oh man, that was fun.
Hello.
Just gonna get
What
a VR
up,
headset. Be a sec.
Marto? Well, that was a pretty good night of flying.
Mm-hmm. A lot of boom boom.
Oh yeah.
You guys want to hear my story of the night?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
So I was streaming. I had this stream up, and I had one person put some chats in, and I actually I was pretty sure it was one of you guys, but there's 4 messages in the chat history. I said, "Hey," I said, "Hey," I said, "You're so hot." I said, "Thank you, I appreciate that." And he said, "Are you a gay man by chance?"
It was Fabe,
And
for
I
sure.
I said, "No, unfortunately, I'm not. I appreciate that." And then he said, "Do you take it up there, Daddy?" And that's when I was like, "This has to be someone in APAF, right? Like, there's no shot. There's no shot this is anyone but this person."
Oh man, that's funny as fuck. I really hope at some point that comes to fruition. I want to know who that was. I wish it was me, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I'd
screenshot
like
it.
to say it was me, but it wasn't.
Wasn't
I'm
me.
hearing it, and it's like, are you gay by any chance? I'm like, man, this could have been me.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, wow, I would say that. Oh, that's
What
funny.
was the name of the guy?
J-Rock.
That sounds familiar. I can't place. I feel like I've seen someone in APAF with that account name or something.
Thanks, Matt and Amy. Airport mode.
I can't read the messages. I'm putting my stuff away.
It was Kiwi.
Oh. Watch it not even have been Kiwi and he was just credit.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Oh man. So have you got that tech view, bud?
Yeah, 1 sec.
So I'll just say this now for everybody here before we get into like actually tonight's mission. When you're doing the overhead, you always go to the end of the runway. And it's not necessarily because you might not be able to stop, but it's for other flights behind you that might not be able to stop. For example, we had Kiwi and some Hornets in front of the Viper flight land, and Kiwi is the last guy down, and I can't remember who was leading. It might have been Salsa, but Kiwi stomped the brakes on. It wasn't me though. Kiwi stomped the brakes on and turned off on Charlie, and one of the Vipers had to take the right side of the runway and passed him doing 100 knots. So when you do the overhead and you're a Hornet, you can stop a lot faster than most dudes. Just run it out all the way to the end of the runway.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, we have hooligans leading the Hornets, it seems.
It seems so.
That Claymore guy.
I'm just glad Claymore was fucking on top of things. At least he knew the rules.
I've wanted to use that call sign in a mission for so long, and the first time it gets used is fucking it's a dumb joke.
All right.
All right, let's see what we killed today.
Eats many
I would think a
Sams.
lot.
Yeah, I gotta do some research on my own here to figure out what the hell I fucked up on my thing there.
I found this session there was a lot of fucking bugs going on.
I wonder if it's just gonna been running for a little bit, but my target point was in space.
Huh. I mean, I had 2 JDAMs miss, and I want to see where the fuck they went because I don't know.
This is the ingress here.
My my waypoints weren't working half the time.
This is gonna look hot. You guys, other Viper point. What's up, Doug? Oh, was it maybe Tug that was wanting up your butt?
What about butts?
Yeah, definitely him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So that timing was pretty good. They're just coming down.
Maybe a little early.
A little bit early, yeah. And then
Was that the second set that just landed? Oh no,
the second set here is coming now.
Yeah.
And Cheney.
Fuck, you were super close.
Yeah.
Nice. Double
Hot.
Cheney wanted them to know who got him.
Yeah. Look me in the eye. Oh shit.
I was like, it didn't shoot at me, but that other one did.
Oh, you know what? I think that harm saved your life. I think that Sam turned off before.
Yeah.
So this was what, the SA3?
Yep.
Yeah, it turned off.
And then you were doing fighter pilot shit. Oh, I think it impacted.
Look at all the countermeasures.
You stayed nice and low.
Cheney was like, "It's all coming out right now."
So the SA3 is self-destruct or run into the mountain?
It
Right
ran
into
into
the
the
mountain.
mountain.
If you look
No.
here, if you go.
I was right on the deck up that valley. I thought it was the one that I'd shot at that had shot at me.
Oh,
so I thought I had broken.
That little hill ridge saved your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
And this one impacted there.
Oh, fuck. Look at you doing spirals.
And then Thumper.
For the Vipers here, no more store to line. Full alignments always.
And I might have been wrong when I said earlier it wasn't working, Moose, because I might have just had the wrong waypoint selected.
Okay.
I just wasn't looking at it. Because it seems like after that all of my waypoints were right. So.
Oh really? Okay.
This
Well,
one.
let's still do full lines. This is me fucking around. I don't even know what the fuck happened. It was just 3 minutes of me being mad at myself. Eventually I do release some bombs though.
Well, that's one way to keep them awake.
I'm trying to figure out which one to missile to follow. Did they all miss?
What the hell?
Fuck.
Wow.
Love AMRAAMs.
I mean,
These
the
big
FC-10
21s, they're rigged.
Yeah, they are rigged.
Well, 4 of those were mine, and 1 was yours, so
I
my
had 2 of them.
AMRAAMs are still fucking working.
That's
I'm
really
wondering,
bad.
did Dory fucking give Wag some fucking sloppy?
He
toppers
must
or
have had,
something?
because he
What the
never misses.
No, yeah, he fucking launches multiple, they all fucking connect. I launch 4, and they all fuck off.
Dory gave Wags a leg job.
We're like, do.
Damn, that's
everyone's
fucked up,
going home,
Moose.
and then we hear you call. I'm like, What? What?
At least one of you caught it.
Damn, Moose. Jesus.
What's the matter?
Just said gave him a leg job.
Are you still streaming?
I am.
I don't. Who's Moose?
Yeah.
Hey, I did something awesome. Cool.
Nice.
Allegedly.
Nice job.
Hell yeah.
That was a good one.
I like how you leave one alive. He can go tell his friends.
Yeah, that was on
Strategy.
purpose. Hey, the next things did something too. All right, I really don't know what I fucked up on that first run. Eat shit.
Nice. And we all went home. We thought you were dead because we didn't hear from you until like we heard you on the radio call your final or whatever.
Me?
Yeah.
You didn't hear my pickle calls?
No, we did, but we never heard like you going out. So we were like,
Yeah.
oh fuck.
Oh,
we're
okay.
making-
That's fair. I was probably pissed and didn't make any calls after.
All right, and I want to see if they scrambled the whole fucking Iranian Air Force after us. 'Cause this got super hairy real fast.
Yeah.
We got 4 F5s, 2 21s. All right, so me dying here.
Yeah,
I'll
let's
just
look at this one.
I just straight up ignored my raw gear because I was so target fixated. And I was like, I gotta drop these bombs, and that's what got me killed.
And
Oh, you did
ignored
drop
me
one.
calling missile launch on strike.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh no, I heard that too, and I was just like, yeah, but I gotta drop these bombs. I just went full retard. I'm not gonna lie.
So I dropped that bomb, and I was like, I saw.
That's yours?
No,
This is yours, Moose.
Oh, thank God, I got at least something off.
Yeah.
I dropped at the SA6, which was even deeper than the 3. And I was
Cheney.
like, and I turned directly over
Ooh.
this fucking SA3 site, and I watched it schwack you. I was like, oh, I'm about to die. Like, there's no shot I survived this. And somehow
No,
I survived.
I got you, Thumper. I took it instead.
You soaked up the missile.
Yeah, there's really no like debriefing other than
That's why I
was an
survived,
idiot,
is because
and
your
I
Wickmid hit.
Yeah, I didn't. I saw the 3 warning come up. I saw the missile launch, and I just ignored all of it because I just wanted to drop the bomb so bad. So that's just me being stupid.
You know that guy in the Death Star trench? Just a little longer.
That was like me the whole time. I was like, I have to give me another 10 seconds, and then the
Just
launch
10
came off.
seconds to drop.
Yeah, that was me.
So nice work, Thumper. You got that 6.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And then this is me on the 8s.
Oh, it moved. Fucker.
Moved, yeah.
Yeah, it moved.
That might be one mine had that guy survive.
And then the whole Air Force came up.
It was just
I'm
F5s?
gonna
Or?
be, if that,
Yeah.
if that misses, I'm gonna be very fucking angry. That was a 1,000 knot closer at 18 miles.
He
Fuck
missed.
you, DC. Dot centered,
Straight out of
1,000
ground.
knot. Fucking, oh my god.
Oh,
This game.
Man, Trigger, you can't hit anything, man.
That's not mine.
Oh,
this is
sorry.
mine. Like, what the hell?
Trigger, you can't hit anything, man. What the hell?
I can't. I shot like 6
It's illegal.
AMRAMs and none of them connected.
Wait, what?
Missed.
Did one crash into the ground? Why is there 3 now?
Good question. Oh no, he's over there on the right.
Oh,
He's in the sand bubble.
he's just
running
running away. Yeah, smart man.
And Cheney splashed one.
But you can hit.
Apparently.
You just need to
How
be in a
much
Viper.
How much did you pay, Cheney?
Wow.
Oh wow.
Come on.
So next time aim 7s?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. You know what's crazy? I just took off and scrambled and shot those 3 fuckers down.
Who got hit?
Right?
Who did
There's a
you?
hit.
I saw a thing flash for a moment.
Yeah,
Down
same.
It was
Look
definitely
at
not me. Stop watching me. I didn't do anything stupid.
What the fuck did you do?
Oh, this is getting drama.
You hit yourself
We
with
should
your own
we should
fucking
definitely do the
waffles.
HUD. Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's decent. Nothing hit me.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I don't know.
Some power lines that got
Wait,
taken down
hold on,
there.
back it up. Something was close to the airfield there. Oh no, that was a tank. Never mind.
Thanks, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Fuck those guys. That was out of anger. That was a 600 knot break. Just want to put that out.
Okay. This is Thumper.
Was that an SA3?
3.
Eat shit. Considering that was only 2, did that land far? That was weak.
Yeah.
I mean, you got it, but 105 sucked ass on that one.
Did anyone else release, or is it just Thumper on that first pass?
I think I'm the only one that brought bombs in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were assigned to cap.
And this
So many SA8s.
1.
Okay.
I had this happen too.
A
Like
lot
I
of
got
hit, no
damaged.
kills. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, it killed 4 out of the 6, so it's
Yeah.
not.
Sometimes
terrible.
also in like TAC view, you know, these things will die
Yeah.
later.
Well, 2 of them are about to die in like 10 seconds because we
Yeah.
came back around. I don't leave survivors.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's 6 SA8s down.
And
Can I be an
then
SA8 ace?
Oh.
Because I don't think I'm getting fucking air ones anytime soon.
No.
Oh.
Use your guns, I think.
This
Can,
Yeah.
fucking one I will.
Oh,
Once the
get
Phantom
one.
comes out, you can Wild Weasel the SA8s.
Well, I'll be in the back seat, so I'll be a
So
fun
this
show.
is interesting because those guys I just hit, definitely
Mhm.
like all 3 vehicles were on fire. But
There's
yes.
where I disappeared from connection timeout issues.
That's shouldn't have just in your tanks. That's why I got disconnected.
I admit here I was being a bad wingman. I was looking for more targets over Groom and not paying attention to where my flight lead was. So when he called
What?
turn hot, I looked and I was like 40 miles from the bandits he was running at.
I heard your 2 Fox 2 calls on this moose, but I was really close. I'm like, I don't want to risk waiting.
I mean, a follow shot's not bad.
But so you got the 2 F4s, nice. 1 missed, but your second good.
Look at us.
Nice.
Nice work, gentlemen.
Anyone need to see any particular parts of that, or?
No. But what I would like to do, since we had 3 flights, is I want everybody to throw a spear at themselves here. What they could have done better. For me, I'm going to say I got to stop ignoring my raw gear. That was really stupid of me, and that was just total blatant disregard of my own safety that got me killed there. I could have lived and just come back around for the SA3. And I don't know if there's that many other people that here that do that, but stupid me, you know. Janie?
Should have rejoined a little bit better at the end there. Came in way too hot. And my first run against the SA3 with the Maverick, when I was blocked by the cloud and then again by a hill, maybe I should have come back around from a different angle to take the shot rather than getting as close as I did.
Yep, that's a good one. Thumper?
I don't know.
All right, we'll come back to you. Trigger.
I was mentioning a minute ago, once we dropped the SA-8s there, I went back to air to ground and was just looking for more targets. And I wasn't paying attention to where my flight lead went, so when he called for us to turn hot on those F4s, I was way too far to be any assistance, so I was out of position.
Yeah, that's a really good call out. You know, nothing happened from it, but in case you guys did get jumped, or if your lead wanted to use you for something real quick, you're pretty far off. So everybody take note of that. Make sure if you're the wingman, you're with your lead. So good call out. So
just a couple of my calls when I was calling us to turn back in, hot or cold. I didn't give a direction, so figure would have to ask left or right. So
yeah, that's a
people are
good call
clear
out.
on that.
So I've heard comms in there every once in a while in like real life stuff, and you can either say something like flow 140, but I think the term flow is more of like a definite, like if you're making that tack right, flow 140, and then if you need to call like almost like an audible or change it up just a little bit, you can say reference 150. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
So like initially, if you're like, tack right, and if you're kind of like an off cardinal heading, tack right 140-2, and you start coming, but then you as lead, you're like, you know what, I want a little more. You can just say reference 150, and then you should hear 2, and then you just go 150. So the other thing I'll just touch on while Thumper's thinking of something, because he's perfect.
I am. That's me.
We're doing
If
it.
I could offer Thumper.
Yeah, just hold on. I just want to put something in real quick. We're doing a new kind of radio check-in thing for when you check into strike, not necessarily like ATC, but for sure strike. You'll hear your lead say, flight, Raven 1, Dagger 1, or whatever it is, push 333, push strike, whatever, and then the flight members should follow up with 2, 3, and then once you give it a little bit of time for your flight to check in, and then as lead on the strike frequency, just say, Raven 1, check in, or if you're Dagger 1, check in, and then the remaining of the flights should check in on strike and just say Raven 1 2, Raven 1 3, and then as lead, once you hear all your flight members check in, that's when you go in and say strike Raven 1, checking in as fragged, passing through, blah 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 blah, and then the rest of the check-in comms, and then that way we can just make sure that, especially for being on the strike frequency, making sure that all your flight members are actually on strike and they didn't miss the push call. Is that good with everybody?
Yep, we can switch up how we do it. We the Hornets typically we really similar to that, where we'll call the switch, and then everyone will say when they're switched over on the interflight, and then once the flight leads heard everyone that onto interflight or onto strike, that's when the flight lead does the check-in. And then if anyone doesn't hear the check-in from lead, they'll just talk to them over the inter.
So you normally do like the 2 check-in, but it's not on strike, the strike frequency?
Yeah, because we're usually just trying to keep the radio on strike. But it's basically the same.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. The only thing is if maybe someone does miss it, and like the check-in on strike is for the lead to confirm that all his members is actually talking and can hear on the strike frequency, and it's not just your flight member going, yeah, I'm there, but maybe they're distracted or something. So it's just like a 1000% check to make sure all your flight members are there.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Cool. You're gonna say something to Thumper?
I think he could improve on taking it up there.
Thank you. I mean, like, if I knew how to do time on targets, we could have timed those a little bit better, probably.
Yeah, that.
Well, if we
something we do in the
yeah
when we go back to training.
if we want to rewind on that point, Thumper, you said that you may or may not have had the right waypoint linked up, and that's why things were screwed up. So, I mean, that's kind of a semi-obvious one, just like,
Yeah.
and just double check your points, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not talking necessarily to you, but just to everybody. Maybe if something's not looking right, just, have a look at your knee pad if you write it down. I know Cheney said he wrote down his waypoints via like pen and paper. Just double check it to make sure that you're good to go.
One thing we do in the Hornets is lead like, okay, let's do a sanity check on the waypoints, and I'll call out the heading and distance, and then everyone checks to see if it's like makes sense, so that everyone's looking at the same.
Yeah,
waypoint.
typically we'll do the same thing, but tonight we all had different waypoints.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So we didn't end up doing that. But yeah, that's always a good practice to do. Just be like, yay, waypoint 2, 58 miles. Yep, etc., etc. Right on, gents. We killed a whole bunch of shit. Looks like there's just a little bit of cleanup to do at Groom in terms of AAA and maybe a couple more SA8s.
Fuck. I got a mark point on another group of 8s, but I forgot to take a screenshot of when I landed. They're close to like the west part of the main complex, I think.
Okay.
What do we do to capture?
Capture is basically just eliminate the area of any serious air-to-air threats. So any SAM systems, basically. So as long as there's no SA8s, we'll deem it safe to move in a capturing force, and then we can escort in a capturing force, and we'll take Groom for ourselves.
I feel like we might need 1 or 2 more flights, but like if we send in a capturing force, they should be able to clear out stuff like the SA8s. Like we'll obviously still drop them. But like if there's anything that's attacking the incoming force, then we cast for them. And then the 8s, yeah, if I had to put money on an SA8 versus an Abrams, I think I'm putting my money on the Abrams.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So yeah, I was envisioning like Hueys with dudes, but if you want to send like a ground convoy with armor and shit, we could do that. It would just take a little bit longer.
Could we try to get a quote unquote satellite image of the area? Air threats that could maybe be cleared by Apaches?
Well, we'll put up a notice saying that recon flights are available again, and some recon can get out there and figure out where they're at. Because yeah, I could do a satellite imagery, but what the fuck is the fun in that?
If we could work out a couple targets and vapor, definitely take some Apaches out, clear up some stuff.
Yep. And with the capture of Groom, we're hoping that maybe there's some available intel as to where they are resupplying their SAMs from. So hopefully once we capture Groom, we can reveal some more maybe moderate risk targets. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Alrighty.
Cool. Fun.
Oh yeah.
And then whenever we start getting ready to attack we have to start planning how we're gonna kill that 10.
The one on the southwest side?
Yeah.
That seems to be the most risky one. It's already shot at FAPE once. And we were just kind of perusing on the west side of Groom. So yeah, you're probably right on that. That might be our next major target, that SA-10.
Well, we'll have to see what air defenses are around it, but probably a mix of some TALDs, some JSOWs, and some 105s from F-16. Do some damage to it.
Yeah, so in my last couple flights, I've noticed that the range to at least toss, or even at altitude, 105s versus 38s is probably 8 to 10 miles. Like the 105s do not want to fly. 38s, no problem.
Well, the 105, save that more for like killing everything else, like tells, command stuff.
Yep.
Probably knock the track radar with JSOW as long as we got some touts
Right.
with it, and maybe some harms to try to make the 10 want to stay off or distract itself.
Yep.
So we'll have to see if it's got any 15s around it. 15s, yeah, we'll probably need arms shooting at those as well.
Yep.
This is JSOWs. They're stealthy, and they should be the last thing it wants to target, especially if it's got a bunch of touts in the air. But it will shoot a JSOW out of the air if it can see it.
Yeah, with the new IADS system, I think these SA-10s are going to be a hell of a lot harder to kill.
All right, well, we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge.
Yep.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
How's our money issue going? Are we got enough money to buy munitions and stuff, or are we hurting?
No, we're doing okay.
Continuing to do this.
Moose grabbed
everybody have a good
twisted
night.
it after he saw the bill for the JSOWs. To be fair, my JSOW killed a lot of stuff. Soap's JSOWs, we're doing landscape, so.
Yeah, well, it's an important side business, right? It makes us money.
Okay. Side hustle, okay.
All right, well, glad there's some landscaping fighter pilots here. All right, gents, that was a lot of fun tonight. Thanks for flying.
Yeah,
it was good.
See you later.
See you next time.
Bye.